Have you ever wanted to travel somewhere not so far away, but probably ending up being at one of the most beautiful places in the entire world? Well, today I'm going to kind of tell you how to plan a trip to Isla Mujeres, Mexico. Isla Mujeres is a tiny island right off the coast of Cancun. It takes about 15 minutes on a boat ride to get there. So before you go on a trip somewhere overseas, you're definitely going to need a passport. And you can go pretty much like to any city town hall. They usually have a passport center there ready for you. A passport is roughly $150, and you're definitely going to have the passport book. You don't necessarily need a passport card, but if you'd like to get a card, you can do that. Traveling to Mexico is, well, pretty safe. Actually, people say it's dangerous, but you definitely want to make sure you have sun lotion, tons of sunscreen, shorts, t-shirts, stuff for really warm weather. It's tropical weather on Isla Mujeres all year round, except during the summertime it tends to storm pretty bad. It'll actually rain every day, a little bit kind of like Hawaii. So just bring a light jacket just in case that's kind of when you're going. Plan to bring a film camera and or a digital camera, whatever you're more into, just so that way you can capture those moments and take awesome pictures. But before you even leave the country, you're going to definitely want to book your hotel, book your flight, book all of that, but also book your pickup transportation from the airport. That is one of the key things because Cancun International Airport is so crazy and packed, and to take a taxi from the airport to the ferry dock would actually end up costing you more than the actual van ride itself for whenever you schedule it. There are many different websites you can use in order to schedule a van pickup, but I recommend, just if you go to islamujeres.net, there's actually links there, but it's going to be roughly like $40 or $20 a person. It's not going to be too bad. So you're going to schedule your pickup, you're going to fill out all your customs papers on the airplane, so that's going to be taken care of. Then you're going to go through customs, and then once you exit customs, you will be meeting up with your driver. Now be careful, there are over 300 people just standing around kind of by the entrance, so it gets kind of confusing. You connect with your driver, and then what you're going to do is you're going to take the car all the way to the ferry dock, which is about a 30-minute drive through Cancun. It's not too bad. And once you get to the ferry dock, you're going to have to buy a one-way ferry ticket, which is going to cost you around $6. You definitely don't want to buy a round trip because then you're just going to be throwing away $6 because you're not going back that day unless you happen to be going to Mexico just for the day. Once you get your ferry ticket, you're going to get on the ferry, get your bags loaded up and everything, and then you're going to arrive at the ferry dock. And right next to the ferry dock, there is a taxi port is what I would call it. And you're going to get in a taxi and take it to your destination on the island. There's many hotels and places to stay on the island. So it's going to cost you 10 or 20 pesos, which is like $1 or $2 in American money. It's not expensive at all. The island itself is actually 5 miles long and about 1.5 miles wide, so it's quite tiny. Once you get to your hotel, get settled in, and if you're coming in at night, just rest up for the next day, but make sure you explore the island. Definitely go around, see all the sights. There's plenty of stuff to do. Before you rent a golf cart, make sure you have your driver's license ready. They're going to need proof of documentation with all of that. But once you're on the island, make sure you try all the different types of food, but never drink the water. Oh, drinking the water is probably the worst mistake you could ever make. You're definitely going to get sick if you do that. But other than that, just you're on a safe island. The Mexican Navy base is there, so you have nothing to worry about. Just know your surroundings, know who's around you, same stuff. But I really hope if you guys actually go to Isla Mujeres, you'll take this and enjoy it and cherish it for the rest of your life. Have a great day.